Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Moments, the place where every tiny second can turn into a big story. But today, it's not just a story, because we're going to talk about the hidden moments from Jimin and Jungkook's trip to Switzerland. Not the moments captured on camera, but the ones hidden behind glances, word choices, and small actions you may have never noticed before. You think this is just an ordinary travel vlog? Think again. There is one word Jungkook said, a simple word that slipped out without planning, and that word opened a new door in their relationship. That word is Nangman. And believe me, once you understand the real meaning behind that word, Switzerland no longer looks like just snowy mountains. It becomes the backdrop of a story far more intimate, softer, and deeply meaningful. Let's begin this journey. A journey to a place where the cold Swiss air, the winding roads of Furka Pass, and Jimin's soft laughter merge into a story only understood by two people who look at each other longer than any camera has ever captured. We're going to explore the tiny layers of their trip to Switzerland, the things unseen by cameras, the words Jungkook chose, and the actions that seem simple but are full of meaning. If you think this is just another travel vlog, think again. This journey isn't just about mountains, winding roads, or the cold Swiss air. This is a story about two people who found comfort, beauty, and intimacy in being together. Because there is one word that slipped from Jungkook's mouth. A simple word, but deadly. Nangman. When Jungkook described their bicycle trip on Furka Pass as Nangman, something opened instantly in the heart. For a moment, the world seemed to stop. Because he didn't just mean romantic. He meant something much deeper. In Korean, Nangman isn't just an emotion, it's an atmosphere. A feeling that appears when the world slows down and life suddenly feels like a movie. Nangman is the moment when the person beside you becomes the center of your entire universe. Their trip to Switzerland wasn't just beautiful, it was a memory carved between them. A memory that may have been stored for a long time before slowly revealing itself through the small stories they shared. Imagine the two of them cycling through Furka Pass, winding roads, cold air brushing their cheeks, shy sunlight, and scenery like a living painting. And amid all that, Jungkook chose one word. Nangman. Not fun. Not exciting. Not cool. He chose the word that describes the feeling when someone's eyes shine brighter than the sky above them. A word that comes when someone realizes the moment, or the person, is being recorded more permanently than video ever could. And when he said that word with a small smile he didn't even notice, one thing became clear. Switzerland wasn't just a trip for Jungkook. It was a feeling. And that feeling was named Jimin. Then there was another small moment, the lip balm. A tiny item that might mean nothing to others, but became proof of something bigger happening. When they talked about what was inside their bags, everyone automatically called it Jimin's lip balm. But Jungkook immediately corrected the narrative. That's not Jimin's lip balm. The way he said it, soft, casual, but full of meaning. As if the line between mine and yours had long disappeared. As if their small belongings naturally turned into ours. And here's the question that left me speechless. When do we shift from individual ownership to shared ownership? This isn't about lip balm. This is about small intimacy that only exists between people who are very close, very comfortable, and maybe care deeply for each other. That little item wasn't just lip balm. It was a shared habit, a quiet togetherness, a relationship only they understand. And the most honest part came from Jimin. He chuckled and said, Jungkook spent the whole trip recording everything. And Jungkook, without a hint of embarrassment, added, I don't know when I'll release it. I think I just kept filming Jimin's face the whole time. At this point, everyone stopped breathing. He wasn't recording. The scenery, the food, Swiss streets, the sky, the hotel, the bicycles, the flowers. What he recorded was Jimin. Jungkook traveled all the way to Switzerland, crossed continents, sought peace, but the one thing he immortalized was the most important thing to him. Jimin's face, his smile, his laughter, his sparkling eyes. If someone asked, what's the most beautiful view in Switzerland? Jungkook's answer would be clear, even if he never said it. Jimin. Furka Pass may be beautiful, but the real Nangman was the person cycling beside him. And now, let's talk about a small but real fear. What if Jungkook actually edits that video, the GCF, with soft music, warm colors, slow transitions, and intimate shots made only by someone who looks with affection? What if he shows Jimin from his point of view, with that gentle touch, with emotional closeness that can't be faked? Honestly, none of us would survive. So far we've only seen little pieces, photos, posts, live stream clips, tiny editorial hints. But GCF is Jungkook's world. It's how he sees someone. It's a small door he opens into his heart. And if Jimin is inside it, we know what that means. Nangman isn't just a word. Nangman is the definition of that trip. Nangman is poetic beauty, unspoken warmth, sudden nostalgia, soft romantic vibes, dreamy movie-like scenes, the presence of someone who makes the world feel lighter. Nangman is Switzerland. Nangman is a tiny lip balm. Nangman is the laughter caught on camera. Nangman is Jungkook choosing to look at Jimin even when the world offers prettier views. Nangman is the way they understand togetherness. The word Nangman is almost impossible to translate. It carries layers of emotion. Poetic nostalgia, dreamy feelings, sentimental beauty, gentle warmth, a kind of loveliness that only appears with a certain person. If simplified, romantic is the closest, but still not enough. Because Nangman isn't just romantic in a relationship sense, but romantic as a feeling. The best expression is something like poetic romantic feeling, a dreamy romantic vibe. And when Jungkook called that trip Nangman, I'm sure he wasn't just talking about Switzerland, but about the person who made Switzerland feel like home. In the end, we return to one word that makes this whole journey feel like a beautiful film we never want to end. Nangman. Nangman is the quiet Swiss roads. Nangman is the lip balm that suddenly became ours. Nangman is the camera that focused only on Jimin. Nangman is the gentle beauty of two people who don't need to announce anything, because everything is already visible in the little things they do. Switzerland may be breathtaking, but for Jungkook, the most beautiful view was always walking right beside him. Thank you for watching Jikook Moments today. If you felt the same spark, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. There are many more stories, many more layers, and many hidden moments waiting for us to uncover together. See you in the next video. And remember, sometimes one small word can change an entire story. Nangman.